Plus we have a counterattack weapon, so we may counterattack and steal. Get another 2 free turns. So a lot can happen real quick. Alright, this is the next place to go. Or is it? Alright, another behemoth. These guys are freaking the bane of my existence. Okay, no point in mugging. Doing that cool 1000 damage, that's like pretty much the strongest attack other than Ripski. Nice. Slice, dice, nice. Alright, we should remember to restore... I was gonna say restore our magic points, but do we really need to? We kind of just did. Alright, here we go. No. Stay. And... Alright, we're changing gears here. So we did save at that restore point, so if anything goes wrong, we are about to find out. So we're expecting, we want to do a lot of ice elemental damage, and we want to be high magic resistance. And there's no need to like steal. There's some kind of obsoleted attacks now. So you wear the ice rod, yep. And we like those. Nothing to see here. Magic defense could be up, but the stat hat adds 7 to all of our stats. Kind of, I've been digging that vibe. The night cape, that was working. Okay, so here's where we can change things up. So we're just, Shadow's now gonna be our speed item person. So we just want to equip for stats and like speed and stuff. What's interesting though is that the items we've got kind of are already the best items. Okay, we do want the Gaia gear for that earth resistance, plus the 20 evade. Cannot believe that. And we'll see if we need to swap our relics for status resistances. We'll see. The scimitar is good. Here's a plan. Let's turn this into a black belt so that we can counterattack. And then let's go double ice. Oh, we can't double equip ice. So we'll keep the scimitar for the dual wield counterattack, so we don't need the black belt after all. So that thief glove was giving us evade and some stat boosts, plus the 25% damage. We might want to go, well, we've got one of those. We could do the guard. Guard is always good combined with a counterattack item. We got a hero ring now. Ooh, that looks tasty. Why don't we try that? Okay, so that's doing the night cape and adding our hit points. So we don't need the green beret. They won't stack. Right. Cool, I like that. I like that combo. I kind of want to save with our current equipment configuration. I can walk back a couple steps, it's no big deal. Oh, also we might need to swap out Cheese Nib's gear to give him a health boost. Stay. We'll see. This will be our first attack at Atma weapon. Let's level up our espers. Make sure we've got the ones equipped that we want to. Magic, magic and stamina, magic and magic points. Okay, we have enough magic points. So let's go just magic, so we do more magic damage. And do we know all of our spells? Yes. And then we want the equip bonus. Yeah, loving the auto regen. Very handy. Not a lot of choices here. The plus stam is going to help versus status attacks too. We can reclass Cheese Nib when we get to the next step, unless somebody redeems the Kill Shadow reward in the next segment. Here, let's make sure we know all of our spells. So each Esper you can learn spells, and then we can pick our level gains accordingly. I like where we're at with hit points. You can always go with more speed for more turns. Alright, this will be Atma weapon take 1. Let's heal up and go beat him up. I didn't save. Let's try that again. Took the restore point, but I missed the save. Hey, there we go. Alright. Game on. I think you just nope out of here. So Shadow is really fast, so he's gonna just use items and throwing stars. He's actually kind of gonna be like the healer of the party. We're also gonna use intermittent turns from Ripsky, who can cast Cure 2, and then he's going to try to restore his magic points with his sword techniques, which are called Bushido. So number 3, Empowerer, steals hit points and magic. Use Dragon otherwise when he's attacking. Hungus is going to do physicals, so we'll see if we can get like a haste on him. I do like having the regen from the life bell. Let's see how useful regen is. That might be like the first thing we switch. And of course we've got one more encounter. So nice. Throwing a lot of waves at us, huh? Classic ninja move. Ninja Vanish! You can do exclamation mark ninja smoke in chat. wasn't so bad. Cheese Nib is going to be casting Float, like, constantly. Alright. Ready for a change in music? I am Atma. I am matter. I am antimatter. I can see your past. I can see your future. I consume time. And I will consume you. Alright, what buffs do we have? Nothing here. Let's just jump right in with the physical. Okay, here we could do Phantom. That's gonna make everybody hard to hit with physicals. It's like a free image. Okay. Carbuncle is status attack, so it's not gonna do shit. We can do Osmos, Stop, Slow, Shell, Reflect, Warp. Shell would be nice. And Reflect maybe later, I think, when Atma starts throwing flares at us. So let's Shell up. Bismarck is a water attack. We could drop a regen on anybody who's not already regen. Oh, we're invisible. Okay, so we don't want to cast spells on our invisible characters. I was too soon on the Phantom. Alright, let's just go full attack then. Okay, so we're getting our shell, but that's gonna uninvisible us. Whoops. Whoopsie! Okay, flare is coming out right at the beginning. Not great. Probably do about 1,000 damage. Oh, half of that. Nice. Right, we could do some hastes. Hastes are always good. And so much for being invisible. And there went Shadow. Alright. Alright. Casting Rasp on Ripsky is like the best thing, because now Ripsky can do the sword technique to recover magic points. Atma is by far the first hard battle of the game. Just constant physicals, constant magic. There's that gravity bomb. So we can refloat. Save the Kirin for when we really need it. Try some Blaze. Maybe we'll get like a Sap or something lucky. If we can cast some debuffs, that'd be nice. No. Nope, didn't work. Shuriken? You know what, we can just go balls to the walls. Counters with magnitude. Sucker, I'm not on the ground. Can't touch this. Alright, now we recover our magic. There. And you can do... We can do the guaranteed 1,000. Let's try a Discord just to see. Let's see what happens. It's probably gonna fail. Probably be null, actually. null. Null means that he's immune to it. If it was fail, it would just mean that we lost our status throw. Purge, so purge drops, it's a dispel for everybody. It doesn't dispel everything necessarily, but it does drop most of our buffs. So now we're all gonna get hit by Quake. Gotta keep magic points on Cheese Nib so that he can always quickly refloat everybody. So Cheese Nib is fast and he's got some cool buffs, but he runs out of magic points really quickly. Okay, we could try... So we like having shell on. Let's make sure to keep our shells lit. We'll know we've got it when we have a green aura. So let's, like on an airplane, help yourself before assisting others. So we only lost the shell because of that purge spell. There's also relics we could equip to do automatic shell, so we might see if we have any of those if we need to revise our battle plan. Okay, you're looking good. Let's just do the dragons. Haste. Give yourself tons of turns. I'm gonna put it on Hungus just because Hungus is more likely to survive 2 rounds. Alright, we're doing like 2,000 from Ripski. I think we're in good shape. Let's keep these shells coming. Those were making me happy. So once we cast shell on ourselves, then we start thinking about like who's the character that's most likely to help us revive if we get wiped. So since Ripski has life and Cure 2 and is strong all by himself, we can haste. Yeah, haste ourselves. Perfect. Loving seeing Atma wasting all these turns on Quake while we've got float on. Alright, should we do another shell? Sure. I mean, we're gonna lose all these shells as soon as he casts Purge, but I'm just loving it. So I'm not worried about running out of magic points. Look at that free ice damage. Okay, now might be a time to start thinking about reflecting. Oh, nope, Purge. Classic. Classic move. So now we're thinking about recovering our magic points and rebuffing. Let's do that. So we were doing... Float was kind of the most important. And then these regens were really handy. Everybody's regen, cool. So we can just do damage. No buffs here. Attack. We can use spare turns from Hungus. Ooh, here we go. Atma's power level rising. We can use those spare turns to re-up our magic points. And haste. So huge improvement over classic Final Fantasy III on this Brave New World version is that we can tell basically most of our statuses on the screen. So on my status bars, Ripski, Grippo, Cheese, and Hungus, they all have green bars, which means that they're haste. So green is haste, yellow is slow, and red is stop. And then it says our status on the left side, so like regen. Alright, let's use the Kirin. Use our Esper power to heal. Okay, everybody's got haste, everybody's got float. So we can throw. good thing to throw? These are good. These are good. Okay, we're gonna recharge our magic. And then our status, there's more statuses too, which are our auras. So everybody who's glowing green has shell. If you have glowing yellow, you're safe. If your skin turns red, you're berserked. Taking a full power hit, nice. I think we are sufficiently leveled for this fight. I feel pretty good. I honestly thought we were gonna get party wiped like super fast, and it seems to be not incredible beatdown. Maybe because we double dipped? I mean, if we can keep up this clip, we're good. Unless we see some, like, crazy attacks. Spoke too soon! Alright, that's okay, we can heal. Get the free counter attack, nice. Yeah, my 2 front row physical tanks are sufficiently equipped. So they're taking all those physical hits, they're blocking the back row team, and then they're often getting the counter attack, so it's like even better. Let's drop another shell. So shell is defending against magic. And everybody's got haste, everybody's got regen. We're just getting tons of turns in, which is helping massively. Oh, here we go, Mind Blast. This is where shit gets weird. So this just affects random statuses, and like any number of them, I think up to 4. Anybody who gets confused. Ooh, not bad. Okay, so Grippo Dust is stopped, so let's remedy him so that he can have turns again. This one can get really out of control if you get like confused or berserked, something where you lose control of your character. Pretty bad news. It's gonna take 2 turns to get Cheesenib back to casting status. We gotta remedy his mute, and then we gotta refresh his magic points. But that's cool, we're back to normal. We're all good. We're feeling good. We can just start throwing ninja stars, baby. There we go. Get these 5 dragons coming our way. Loving it. Gravity bomb, so if that hits, it will unfloat the character, which it did. That's no problem. We can just drink a Red Bull, that'll give us wings. I do like the gravity bomb as a combo attack. It does earth-based damage and also undoes float. Pretty clever. Alright, with those regens, we don't have to worry about being at like half health because we just kind of keep pumping right back up. Alright, that can cut your health in like half. Yep. Alright, we should do a little heal. You don't have a good heal item, so you're just gonna keep throwing. Everybody else can heal. There we go. Holy Wind, it just heals everybody by your health, plus a little boost for stamina. No boost for stamina. So the caster gets double their health, and everybody else gets that amount of health. So if you don't have any health, if you're at like 1 hit point and you cast Holy Wind, it just heals everybody by 1. So you have to use it kind of timing specific. Alright, let's just go. Let's just attack. Okay, everybody's got their guard up. See what this Ice 2 does with our 70 magic stat. Yeah, it was enough. Heck yeah! We did it! We beat Atma on our first try. Well, that's cool. Good job, team. We might have been a little over-leveled, I'm not gonna lie. Floating continent dip number 1 was a bit grindy. Maybe we were just experiencing up. Ooh, we learned raise. We get an Atma weapon. Cheese Nibs pieces out. All right, we're in the final moments of the Let Shadow Live or Die. Oh, but check this out. We can go back and save. Do we need to?